It's Ben Rogers, this is the Property Diary. This is Monday the 18th of February. Just sitting here at the Berkshire Holiday Inn. It's the third Monday of the month. That means it must be Berkshire Property Meet. So if I just pan around, you'll see there's a whole bunch of people just sort of kicking around in the restaurant itself, and the actual meeting itself is taking place inside. I brought Daniil with me here today, so it's the first time I've actually been to a big meet like this. Networking's always worthwhile. I think I've got Rob Moore in there today talking about his six-stage plan, and I think there'll be a bit of promotion for the super conference as well, so it's worthwhile being here. This is kind of the place where everybody meets. Anyway, a couple of things I want to just sort of share with you today. An opportunity has come up from one of the guys that I coach with. He's based up in the north. Property opportunities come up down in Wembley. Now, this is a property where it was rented out. The landlord hasn't had to do anything to the property for about 5 years. It's now looking a bit of a state. Tenants are moving out in about 3 months' time. He's talking about selling it, but guess what? He's got unrealistic expectations. So what I'm doing is I'm working with my guy. He's put me in touch with the owner. We're going to go and have a look at that property. I need to speak to him tomorrow, but we're probably going to go and have a look at it on Friday. We've got a couple of days off with the kids because it's half term, so we're actually going to be up in that neck of the woods, so I might actually sort of go and physically look at the property and have a look around. But potentially that's a kind of a joint venture option deal. Again, I've had to do nothing to market just because of the people that I know. And it's a bit too far away from them. They don't really want to do it remotely. And guess what? I'm happy to do everything remotely, so that's absolutely fine. Second thing, I've just been having a chat with a lovely friend and lady colleague of mine at the Berkshire meet. And it's quite an interesting thing, and I just want to kind of share this as kind of an example for you, because this is a situation that this lady's in with a particular property. It's a property that needs a bit of work doing to it. It probably needs about 10 grand of work doing to it, rewire, all sorts of bits and pieces. But it's about a £400,000 house. Now, it was worth probably sort of 560 a couple of years back. And so the conversation evolved around, well, is it worth keeping that property for it maybe going up in value? And it's costing a big chunk of money at the moment with regards to mortgage that's going out. But you can't do anything with it because you can't rent it because it's in such a kind of a poor state of repair. So the conclusion that I came to, now whether this is the right conclusion, she'll actually do anything with it, it's completely up to her, but now it's an idea that's been floated. The conclusion is that what she could do is find a tenant buyer, stroke buyer for that property who could come in and actually do the work to the property. Market rent is about £1,800 a month, market rent in good condition. So she could charge £2,000, £2,200 once they're in the property. If they're prepared to come in and do the work, it's going to cost them £10,000 if they happen to be a DIY freak, if they happen to be a builder, plumber. They've got a bunch of mates who are builders, plumbers, electricians, etc. So that was kind of a route there for her to get rid of the property. But here's the key thing. If that person could then come in with a whole bunch of cash, and it could be they could be coming in with £50,000, £100,000. Ideally, 150 grand would be perfect. Could somebody have 150 grand but not get a mortgage? Yeah, absolutely. So what they could do then, if they were to come in with that 150 grand, that then gives this lady a whole bunch of cash. Could you then take that cash and put it with other people and do joint ventures in a normal property fashion that would allow her to make more cash? Absolutely. So this is how you use an option, instalment contract as a tool to give you what you want. I don't know whether that advice is the right advice for her, but all I look at is that that's something that could work for her. It could be a solution. It could be a way of making that property that at the moment is costing about £1,000 a month and not bringing anything in and not getting any better. It could be a solution that allows her to get cash flow from it every single month, a big chunk of cash up front, and maybe even sell it back up at the 760 that it was worth a couple of years ago. So there you go, that's Ben Rogers, this is the Property Diary. This is Maidenhead, the Berkshire Property Meet. It's Monday the 18th of February. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.